and I will train to be the best. I will train all over the world and whatnot. And
that is one scary 6-year-old.
Yeah, and at the age of 14, he was trained in several variations of martial art, and he was already beginning his travels around the world to learn all he could about martial arts, being a psychological criminal detective or something like that.
World's greatest detective.
Yeah, fingerprint analysis stuff and just criminology and all that and all the stuff that made him what he is today. And let me in Young Justice,
Let me put it in a point.
Yeah.
He makes Sherlock Holmes look like he's in elementary school. Get it?
I get it.
He gets it. He gets it, people. Continue.
All right. Bruce Wayne, Batman, is more dedicated to winning or completing the mission or whatnot.
They're pretty much the same in that category. Don't get me wrong.
I think he has like an almost unhealthy need.
Oh,
to
it
win.
is very unhealthy.
Like
need.
he needs to be right. He needs to win. He's got to do this.
It needs to happen, people.
Yeah, when Batman says it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
He's actually the one that got Cookie Monster off of cookies. Not really, just comic relief. Okay.
All right. Whereas Peter Parker been easygoing, but you know what? He's very strong.
But he was a geek. Also, you have to give him credit because he is broke. He is the brokest superhero there is. I mean, the only other superhero I can think of that is broker than him is Squirrel Girl.
Fuck Squirrel Girl. Sorry.
Squirrel Girl is a babysitter, by the way. That is her current job. She babysits for Luke Cage.
All right. Back to the
babysitters. Can't trust them.
Back to the discussion. All right. So we have so I guess we have their psychological standpoints on that. Bruce Wayne maybe a bit unstable, hell of a lot more dedicated though, and probably a lot smarter. Start on powers. All right, let's go to
start on
powers now.
Spider-Man because Batman has none. Spider-Man has super strength, super speed, spider sense, and obviously wall sticking abilities. Now in the movies he can only stick with his fingers. I'm going by the comics because they're the true source. Spider-Man, as in Peter Parker, can stick to any surface. He can stick to a wall with his head. That's this one, people. He can stick his head to a wall as easily as he can stick his fingers. As a matter of fact, Colossus once pulled off Peter Parker off a wall, and the wall came with it.
For those of you who don't know who Colossus is, he is an X-Men.
Big metal guy.
Yeah.
Peter Rezanov. Go look him up. Wikipedia. Best friends.
As for Bruce Wayne, doesn't have any powers, but he is at the physical peak. He's at the physical
peak from human.
For a human. He's at the physical peak for a human with no...
Also mental capacity, if I believe so.
Mental capacity as well, with no with any drug altering or
he
super
did
soldier
use
formula.
Venom for a short while, but that has no lingering effects. He's off it now.
Yeah. And then, so, Bruce Wayne is at the absolute peak of human physicality, whatever. I sound like an idiot now.
He makes Olympians look like him. What?
Ouch. He makes Olympians look dumb, like they're like little pussyfooting athletes in high school.
He makes Olympians look like Peter Parker. But before the spider powers, that is.
And so, the point is, Bruce Wayne is very tough. He's very smart, and on top of that, he's got a lot of gadgets. He's got a lot of fun toys. He's got, as we all know, his famous Batarang.
Where does he get these wonderful toys?
He's got the Batclaw, which has been proven on MythBusters that cannot work.
It cannot work.
No. But he still has it. It still works. He's got many other toys in his utility belt.
It can't work, people. Why can't it work?
Such as smoke pellets, lockpicks, stun gun, I believe.
I could actually list off, like, all the things he has in his utility belt.
You're really good at that, so go.
I'm not going to, because a lot of it is ridiculous, such as bat goo. This is seriously what's called, bat goo, and shark repellent.
Shark repellent?
He has shark repellent.
Jesus Christ.
But mainly the thing you have to worry about is his massive strength. He can crack bone like it's toothpicks. Granted, Spider-Man can do that also. Spider-Man can move at such a great speed in which he looks like there's multiple of him, which is how he defeated Hulk.
Spider-Man did defeat the Hulk. He can go toe-to-toe with almost any other hero in the Marvel Universe. He's one of the he's one of the most iconic superheroes of the Marvel Universe. He's just an amazing guy overall. What it comes down to, though, I think for Bruce Wayne versus Spider-Man, I think it's Spider-Man's spidey sense versus Bruce Wayne's need to win and his ability and his cold calculating ability to strategize during a battle. And I think Bruce Wayne's strategy in a battle could overcome Spider-Man's spidey sense.
But you're forgetting that Spider-Man is also a great strategizer.
But not as good as one as Batman.
Yeah, but what he lacks in that, he'll make up with the Spidey sense. You gotta remember, it's a pinpoint accuracy. He can almost see what's about to happen. He can literally fight blindfolded because he doesn't even need eyes. He knows what's about to come and he can instantly react with inhuman speed. Also, I like to point out, he does not have webs coming out of his hands. It's a web shooter in which he has to refill it, such as a gun would. You have to put web cartridges in it.
But the current version of the web shooter that Peter Parker was using before he died, it was a rotating web shooter that automatically switched when the one cartridge was entry.
Such as a revolver.
Yeah, like a revolver, except around his wrist with the web shooters. So really him running out of webs wasn't too big of an issue during battles anymore.
But it's still a factor.
It's still a factor.
But then again, Batman can run out of these.
Yeah, he can run out of those. I don't think Batman can run out of those. Have you seen his utility belt? Oh, he bought a utility belt?
Yes, I have seen his utility belt.
That's not his utility belt. He got that off Amazon.
It's my utility belt. My utility belt.
It is. And so Batman always seems to have whatever he needs in his utility belt. I personally think Batman. I personally believe Batman would win this fight. He thinks Spider-Man. You guys leave your comments in the. You guys leave your comments below.
Down there.
And tell us what you think. And sorry if we don't have YouTube up yet. We're gonna be getting a YouTube account real soon, throwing these videos on there too for you guys to like and favorite and share on your Facebooks and whatnot, or just copy and paste our URLs down in here and whatnot, or like us and tell your friends. Again, I'm Anonymous and
tell your mama.
I'm Anonymous and this is Mask, and thanks for watching.
Bye.